Hey guys, my name is Daniel Semon, and I'm back again with another demo video, but this time to show a dynamic city ambience demonstration in Wwise. To do this, I broke this up into 3 different layers, with multiple sounds triggering in each. The first being the daily city ambience, which consists of traffic close and far, voices of pedestrians, wind, and birds. The second layer is construction. We all know cities have that going on all the time. And lastly, the third layer is rain and thunder, for those rainy days in the city. First off, it's important to avoid redundancy with sounds being played in a game, so I've created random containers to play sounds randomly throughout. This will have the user experience new sounds all the time and make the ambience in general more dynamic. As you can see, I have one random container for construction ambience, construction concrete sounds, cars, traffic, and more. To blend this all together in a cohesive ambience, I used separate blend tracks to control each sound's amplitude and connecting them to each respective game parameters. For example, I have a time of day game parameter going from 0 to 24, which symbolizes the hour of a day. I've worked the ambience around these times, 12 being noon and 0 and 24 being midnight. During the early morning, we don't hear much activity, just some wind, very light traffic, and birds. But if I move the time of day parameter up to noon, much more activity comes into play. We start hearing heavy traffic, as well as pedestrians all over the city. As mentioned earlier, I have a separate game parameter controlling the construction ambience. I made this separate because construction could really happen during any time of the day. For instance, we can have early morning construction, where we can clearly hear the sounds, or we can have that annoying construction that takes place around noon, the busiest time. I have 2 blend tracks for the ambience. One is a bed, and one more up front triggering sounds randomly through the random container. I also have another separate game parameter controlling rain and thunder. Separate, again, because bad weather can happen at any time, while city ambience is more predictable on a day-to-day basis. I have 3 separate blend tracks to do this, one automating light rain, heavy rain, and thunder. I could smoothly bring each of these elements up, which resembles a storm coming into the city. Well, that's all for today. Thanks again everyone for checking out my portfolio, and as always, have a good one.